Wait, how does the
Previously
song go
on
again?
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
WandaVision. Who's the one that teched out Juan? Oh, that was Jorge. He teched out
WandaVision.
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 Vision.
Hey, that's pretty good.
One Dave
Wanda-
J.
One Dave.
One Dave
Volino.
Vav J Vision.
Yay.
What's up, Tim?
Team Manuel Miranda.
J1 Davis
Davis Jorge.
J.
What's up, Ralph? What's up, Father Raj? Mikey.
Yo.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hey, there's a Ralph in the chat.
Oh yeah, Mr. Boner.
Mr. Boner.
Huh?
Huh?
You guys are really gonna have you guys are gonna have to carry me on this one. I don't know. I'm just
Wait,
gonna.
You watched it, right?
I did, but I don't have really much. I don't have.
Cool.
I'm very whatever. I'm whatever with it.
No, me too. I'm kind of.
Just whatever.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see how this goes.
Why are we doing this?
Thanks for the sub.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
Thanks for the sub.
Thanks for being there, guys.
Dang, nice mic, Lisa. Oh, thanks. My bonus just came.
It's
What's
funny
up,
because then
Frog?
she's using
What's
our
up,
new
Frog?
mic, and then our old mic broke on me, so I'm using
Like
my
literally just broke.
Oh,
laptop's mic.
So yeah, we're just letting folks trickle in before we start.
Craig.
WandaVision.
Georgie, how's your nephew's birthday? Wait, I thought you're in their Zoom. How are you on ours right now?
Marianne
he is.
Ho?
He's on.
Is that JR in the chat? What's up, Marianne Ho?
I'll be
Marianne.
Hello,
alert
hello.
for fam call.
WandaVision. WandaVision.
WandaVision.
WandaVision. WandaVision. No, that's gonna be stuck in my head.
Oh, that's what we didn't get. I don't think we got answers from Jorge or Jay for the GTK, huh?
Oh no. Jay, Jorge, if you're watching, send us your answers if you want. If not,
We
people
could
are
always
just gonna
post it too.
hate you for it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. What you drinking, Av?
This is not your father's root beer.
Ooh. So it's alcohol.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
5.9,
Jalcoholic?
5.9%.
Nice.
Not bad.
What's up, Yoko?
Hey, Yoko.
Hey.
Yoko.
If y'all missed the last live stream, Yoko was on and they talked all about Super 7. Is that vid still up? People can still watch that, right?
Yes, it is.
Definitely give it a watch. Definitely was a great interview/stream with Yoko.
And if they don't catch it while it's still a VOD on Twitch, we'll upload it to our YouTube at some point.
To our YouTube. I feel like there's so many videos we still need to upload to YouTube.
Yeah, I think the last one that we did was the Rato Kim and Vancer Toys one.
Yeah.
There it is.
Rato
Is Mephisto
Kim.
confused?
Ooh.
Confused. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
I can't read.
All right, we'll give it another minute before we officially start.
Hey,
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Banter
Did
Toys
you-
in the building.
Did you guys know that I actually had a classmate with that last name?
Vancer?
In elementary school. Oh no,
Answer Toys?
Boner. No,
Oh, Boner.
Boner. But
Really?
then
oh.
they'd pronounce it Bonner, but people would make fun of him.
Bonner. Oh.
Yeah, kids are mean.
I actually had a classmate in elementary school, middle school. Last name Bonner too. Was it Steven?
I don't know. Oh, my the person in my class was named Jeffrey.
Mikey. Damn it.
Sounds like a stand-up guy.
Heyo.
Only sometimes.
Sometimes. Only when he's excited.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Goodness.
Oh my! Oh, Lisa's in this. So sorry.
Goodness.
Oh
Boner.
my.
All right, it's
It's okay.
8:40. Let's officially start. So normally I would do the intro, but we're joined by a special guest today. So go ahead and take it away.
All right. What's up, everyone? And thanks for listening to the Average Nerd live stream. It's your boys, the Average Nerds. We're just a bunch of guys talking about nerdy things. I'll be your host for the day, Lisa. And joining us, as always, watch out, ladies. He might put a hex on you, Dave.
Ooh.
WandaVision. WandaVision.
He's older than Agatha, Av.
Damn, Lisa getting in on the old jokes.
You got it, dude. Shout out to Michelle Tanner, the Olsen twins.
And the star of WandaVision himself, it's Juan. Duh.
Nice. Good one.
I didn't come up with a thing. I'm usually the one doing the intro, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Did I do that?
Did I?
Dang.
Nice.
And for
coming
those
for
of
your
you
job.
who don't know her, this is my lovely wife right there below me on the screen,
Yay.
Lisa.
Hello.
Jorge and Jay unfortunately could not make it today, but we are joined by Lisa. So she is here, the second string, six man of the year right there. Lisa will be joining us.
Man, I appreciate it.
Avatha.
You know, I
Avatha.
thought about that. But
Man, I can't believe you said that.
all along.
it was Avatha all along.
I'm older than Agatha. I
That
was
was
one of
really
the
good.
I was one of the witches that
No, you're one of the mummies that.
Or one of the witnesses at the
damn.
witch trial.
Damn.
All right, I'm done.
If y'all couldn't guess, today we'll be talking everything WandaVision. If you have not caught up with WandaVision, you're gonna be spoiled. I'm sorry. Like
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. We will be talking all about it.
Spoilers.
What you can do is finish it real quick and then rewatch the VOD if you'd like. But yeah, we will be talking all about WandaVision, talking about everything that happened. What's WandaVision? I don't know. We'll talk about it and find out. I can't believe they killed off Wanda. Nice.
Man.
All right. So as we like to start off every stream, or at least every podcast, we start off with our GTK of the day, our getting to know you question.
Getting to know you.
Today's GTK of the day, Dave actually was inspired by who did you get this one from?
Frog Monster in the chat.
Frog.
Frog Monster.
Today's GTK of the day, if you could pick, hold on, let me pick it up. What TV shows would represent you for each decade, much like they did in WandaVision? Basically, if you were the star of WandaVision, what 7 sitcoms would influence your show? So, Dave, you came up with this question. Go ahead and start us off.
Okay. So, in the orders from the 50s to 2010, I Love Lucy, Batman 1966,
Ooh.
The Brady Bunch, Punky Brewster. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Yeah.
Family Matters, Steve Urkel, inspiration behind Mike and Mike. Robot Chicken, and New Girl.
Oh.
And New Girl?
Yeah.
Nice. That's your 2010s?
Yeah. Big fan of Zooey Deschanel.
Nice.
I would see a show. Sorry, this is not related to WandaVision, but it would be like New Girl, but it would be New Boy, and Dave is Jess. You know? And it's like about Dave.
Dude, I would watch that.
Finding his way through life.
New Dave.
Who would watch that? New Dave.
Or Dave Girls. Dave's Girls.
Oh, jeez.
Dave Girls.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Oh, man.
New Dave.
Lisa over here pitching shows.
I know.
Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead and start. What's yours?
Oh, okay. I started with I Love Lucy. Then I went into Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie.
Nice.
Three's
Whoa.
Company,
Yes.
Three's
Love
Full
Company.
House,
Yeah,
Full House.
you
Boy
got it,
Meets
dude.
World.
Okay.
I couldn't choose for the 2000s, so I chose both Chuck and Psych.
Okay.
Ooh.
They're very similar.
Yeah, similar. Well,
Yeah, I got
and then
double.
Brooklyn
double
Nine-Nine would be my 2010.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, R.I.P. Just got canceled.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, did dang.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last season.
Super sad
Those are-
about that.
Those are good choices, man. Wow.
I know. Av, how about you?
So I got Alfred Hitchcock Presents for the 50s.
Ooh.
Oh,
We're gonna go Gilligan's Island
I have hella old.
for the
Ah.
60s.
You remember watching these when they premiered, right? Okay, sorry.
I stayed up.
I was in the audience.
It is the live studio audience for Alfred Hitchcock Presents. 70s Three's Company, of course. Shout out
Okay.
to the Regal Beagle, my favorite spot. 80s was pretty tough. I mean, I say Cheers. Let's go Cheers.
Cheers.
Good
Yeah.
Av.
Where everybody knows your name. 90s, Married with Children.
Ooh.
2000s, I got two. I got The Office and Scrubs. And for the 10s, I got doubles also. I got Modern Family and The Good Place.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
All right. I will go with mine. For the 50s, I have Adventures of Superman with George Reeves.
Sorry. The comment.
What? I was going to start 150 BC.
Yes, yeah, Prague. I'm the Prague of this group for sure.
All right, so for 50s, I have Adventures of Superman, the one with George Reeves. For the 60s, I have Batman with Adam West.
Ooh, yeah.
For the 70s, I have Wonder Woman with Linda Carter. So I had the DC Trinity.
I
right
see
there.
a theme there, yeah.
For the 80s, technically, this started in the 80s, is Saved by the Bell. It started in
Mhm.
89.
Yeah.
90s, I got Boy Meets World as well. For the 2000s, I have Big Bang Theory because that's basically us.
Yeah.
And for the 2010s, I put Arrow. So close to all superhero theme. I just couldn't find any good superhero shows from the 80s and 90s because they were all kind of crap, at least live action ones. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for answering the GTK of the day. If you guys want to put in the chat what your favorite shows of those eras would have been, feel free to go ahead and do that. We'll definitely call them out throughout the rest of the stream. But let's get to it. WandaVision. What'd y'all think?
Yeah.
Lisa?
Oh,
Ladies
I
first.
liked it. I liked the show overall. I can't think of a show that did storytelling the way that they did. It was just so different from episode 1 all the way through the end of it. I just was fascinated from beginning to end, in my opinion.
She really was. She actually watched every episode with me. Like this is the first time I watched like a nerdy show because I'll watch like Arrow and The Flash by myself, and she's like, okay, whatever. But with WandaVision, she sat with me throughout the entire time and was like laughing and like ha ha ha. I was like, oh damn.
Is that how I laugh?
Yeah.
Rude. Oh yeah, I loved it though. I loved it.
Oh, Tim says he didn't realize it was supposed to be decades, but he just picked some off the wall ones. I Dream of Jeannie.
Ooh,
One.
Married with Children.
Married with Children,
The
yeah.
Simpsons, Rugrats. Rugrats is a good one. Third Rock from the Sun.
That's a
Reno
good one.
911. Community.
Reno
is a really good one.
911.
Community actually has a lot of ties to Marvel because the Russo brothers directed Community, and they also directed Endgame. All those fun stuff.
Oh, look. DJ Cassius Clay noticed I am wearing Vision clothes, but specifically, if you guys remember the 70s episode, Brady Bunch one, I'm dressed up as Vision from that episode.
Oh, Dave, man.
With his Mind Stone necktie. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to DJ
Why
Cassius
do I have
Clay.
my
We're going to be raiding over to him after this for the after party. He's playing K-pop. K-pop night.
Nice.
Av, what'd you think of the show?
Yeah, same thing. I thought it was good. It's different, creative. I did. I mean, there was a lot of people that was bothered. They were bothered with the whole what the hell's going on with the sitcoms and the old time, 50s and then 60s. I think I heard a lot of people complaining about that. Didn't bother me a bit. It was I thought it was really good because they were going to tell a story. I mean, there's a story behind it. You can't give up on it from first or second episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I mean, of course I had my gripes, but overall it was very entertaining and I dug it. So, I mean, I tuned in every week, so it's good.
I do remember after watching the first 2 episodes, I was like, man, I wish I waited till then all the other episodes came because I was like, I wanted like to figure out what was going on. So I was so confused after the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But I was actually watching an interview on Kevin Smith's podcast. He actually interviewed Matt Shackman, who is the director of WandaVision. Apparently, they were supposed to release the first 3 episodes at first. So you would have ended it with Monica getting thrown out of the hex.
Yeah.
But due to COVID, they had to do the first 2 because they weren't going to finish in time. Otherwise, there would have been a 1-week break, which people would have hated.
For a minute, I was like, did Tim write the script?
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Great minds think alike.
For me,
Great minds, Tim.
Yeah, like I don't know if I was really gonna be watching this show at first.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It happened to be the same weekend that Jorge and I were gonna be guests on The Dorksman. Shout out to The Dorksman. Asian Tony Stark, Collector Clint, Angry Nate, and Joe.
The tall one. Joey the tall one.
Tall one, yes.
He said,
yeah, they asked us to be guests on their podcast, and we were going to be talking about Marvel. So I was like, I mean, if we're going to be talking about Marvel, I'm going to have to like watch WandaVision because, like, I don't want to go in there not being updated with the Marvel universe and everything. So I watched it and I liked it. And it was like one of those things where, I mean, like, you didn't know what was going on at first, but then I started like thinking about like, Wanda as a character and where she was at the end of like Endgame. Because if you think about it, she was snapped at Infinity War and then she came back just at the end of Endgame. So everything's still fresh, like the death of Vision and everything.
Right.
So she hasn't had time to grieve. So I had that in my mindset. So I was like, maybe this whole show is her dealing with her PTSD and like grieving over Vision and stuff. So that's why I wanted to go along with the ride just to see.
Definitely got like House of M vibes. If anyone's read that comic for House of M, where she basically is dealing with her grief and creates this whole different universe where basically all the Marvel characters get what they've wished for. But yeah, definitely a lot of it got pulled from House of M, I feel. What did you guys think about them not doing it all at once and the week by week basis?
I'm okay with the week to week because it builds the anticipation and it really, I think it intensifies the popularity of the show, because if they did the one shot, people would talk shit about it right away.
Yeah,
straight through. And if it builds that anticipation, then you're like, okay, I gotta watch next week. I gotta watch this. The season finale. Even season. I guess we'll talk about season finale later, but I think it helps the week, the whole anticipation and the popularity of it.
And it kind of made you, because we're going back to like the 50s, 60s sitcoms where you had to wait for it to be coming out. You couldn't just binge watch a whole series all at once. So you kind of brought you back to that feeling of like the 50s or 60s, or even like going back to the 90s, which is kind of what like it brought you to.
Yeah, I know Prague and the secondary heroes were talking about how it was good that they did it week by week because it left room for people to speculate or come up with their theories. Because I feel like that's what made the show like what it is that people were talking about it, trying to figure out.
There's a buzz.
All the figure out all the mysteries behind it, and I think the Dorkspin, I was listening to them. I guess Vanity Fair interviewed a few of the actors and actresses, and some of them were saying that their roles were intentionally red herrings to throw the audience off.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
like
I
fake Pietro.
Or Emma Caulfield, her character, I guess.
Dottie?
Dottie.
Yeah.
Was also thrown in there for red herring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Ed had a question. How do you feel about these Marvel shows being pretty much a one shot with no second season planned?
I like it because you have the Marvel movie still to go to. So it's not like, oh, this is it, the show's done. It's going to continue on to Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, the whole Phase 4. So I don't think they need a second season. I feel like it captures like the magic that you got from that first season without having that like sophomore slump of a second season or anything like that, because it's just going to continue throughout the entire MCU.
Sophomore slump.
Have you ever heard of that phrase? Sophomore slump?
Yeah.
Lisa, how did you feel about the week to week?
I would say selfishly, I did not like it because I like binge watching. Like I would watch Ozarks in like one day, I would just love binge watching all at once. But after the first few weeks, I got used to it. And like you guys were saying, I think it makes you more excited to watch, like if you're just watching an entire season all in 1 or 2 days, you'll probably be talking about it for maybe that weekend, maybe another week or two. But the way that they did this, I think they did it, smart for them, because it made it bigger than it was initially.
Yeah.
So I liked it a lot.
I think the last time you had this kind of buzz around a TV show was like Game of Thrones, when like people were waiting for Sunday or waiting for that crap ass finale or
coming up with their theories. And I think that's part of the fun, is coming up with the theories too.
Dude, I watched so many YouTube videos of like different fan theories.
So actually, this is one of the first times that I actually stayed away from YouTube. So I didn't watch any theory videos, and I was just kind of coming up with my own theories and stuff, and it actually made the ride more fun. But then of course, like we'd like listen to shout out to Live in La Vida Yoko in the chat, but she'd have these after late night streams after the premiere of the episode and stuff. So those are pretty fun, just talking to different people about theories and everything. Yes.
Tim actually has a good comment here. He says, I like a self-contained story with a beginning, middle, and an end. This was a story about grief, and she said goodbye at the end. Dude, I cried. But not much left to tell in that story.
Yeah, he did.
Although I do have something, a question about how they ended it too, is because I don't know if Wanda is the best at like dealing with grief and everything. So at the end, she's like looking for her children. Do you think she's looking for her children, or she just happened to hear them?
Do you want to jump into the
air? Yeah, let's talk about the finale. So a lot of people, from what I've seen, actually did not like the finale because they had all of these expectations, all these fan theories. Is Mr. Fantastic going to be in it? Is Doctor Strange going to be in it? Who's this aerospace engineer they keep talking about? Where's Mephisto? Everyone had all these outlandish things, like, is it going to be 2 to 3 hours or whatever? But I think they actually tied it as a story and as an actual overall arc, kind of like what Tim said. It tied it all together very well. Like if you added like a Doctor Strange or a Mephisto or someone hella random out of nowhere, it would have taken away, I feel, from the story itself, because you would have been more focused on that. So I think the finale itself was the perfect way. You got to see White Vision. You got to see Wanda say goodbye to Vision and actually deal with the overall theme of the entire show, which was grief and dealing with her grief. Yes. I saw someone say like each episode represented one of the stages of griefs, and the last one was acceptance. You can definitely see the acceptance when Wanda's like telling Vision like, no, not for us, like they're gonna be gone. And yeah, what did you guys think about the finale though?
I don't know. I think I got some expectation that it was going to be like mind blowing. I didn't watch videos or anything on theories. I'm just not. I'm like below average nerd. Okay, but I would casually see on Twitter people saying things like, "Oh, that finale, heart, 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 broken heart emoji," and I was like, "Oh God, is this going to be like a really big finale?" And like, do I need to mentally prepare myself? And I watched it, and it's not that I didn't like it. I just think it was a little overhyped for what it was. And I kind of, not that I predicted it, but it kind of felt like what she had chosen to do. I just knew that she was gonna get there. Like I knew it was gonna happen.
It was inevitable.
Yeah, I wasn't like shocked by anything. I don't know. That was just me though. A below average nerd. That's my opinion.
How about you, Av? What do you think about the finale?
Like I'm in the same boat as Lisa. It's like but I actually like listened or read. I didn't look it up, but it's just Twitter is gonna kill you for that.
Yeah.
With all the theories and fan theories. But yeah, so all the hype. I was just like, come on, where's freaking Strange? Where's Mr. Fantastic? Where's Magneto? Where's Quicksilver? Not freaking Ralph Boner. It's so I was kind of disappointed in that aspect where I hear all this talk and then nothing. Even though I like the show, I was already like, oh shit, we're gonna see all these people come together, or they're gonna put these people on the same screen and blah blah blah, and just nothing. So that I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, it's just like I said, I'd like this. I would have loved to see it, but it is what it is. But yeah, the finale was, it was good. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah. I probably watch it again, but it's not like, oh shit, this is the best season finale ever.
It wasn't mind blowing or anything.
Yeah.
What's up, Gennaro in the chat?
Yo.
Hey JJ, thanks for the sub.
It was cool. But at the end, so she's the last whatchamacallit, after credit, when she's in the cabin floating.
Mm-hmm.
So is it basically she was there the whole time and it was her creating that whole world?
No. So basically, if you've watched Doctor Strange, there's a part in the movie where he can astral project himself. Right. So like while he's sleeping, he has an astral projection of himself studying while he's sleeping.
Right.
Wanda has gotten so powerful that she can astral project herself studying the Darkhold, which is the most evil book in the world, by the way.
Yeah.
While she doesn't even need to be sleeping. She's just making tea and chilling while she's astral projecting herself.
Right. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
She's gotten already above Doctor Strange in that aspect.
Yeah.
Going back to Dave's original question about hearing Tommy and Billy, or Billy, one of them, I do think we're going to see them again. It's not going to be the last time you see Tommy and Billy.
Yeah.
If anyone's a fan of the comics, Young Avengers is basically what the Marvel Universe, it seems like, is going to be building to. Yeah. In the Young Avengers, you have Tommy and Billy, who play Wiccan and Speed. And then Haley Steinfeld is playing Kate Bishop in the new Hawkeye movie or TV show. She was also a Young Avenger. Cassie Lang is in Ant-Man. You've already seen her in Endgame. She was recasted with a more famous actress, the girl from Detective Pikachu and Cockblockers. So that makes me think, oh, she's going to be in it. And then there's also rumors that Isaiah Bradley, who played Patriot, is going to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So it's definitely leading, or it seems like it's leading to Young Avengers. Also, America Chavez was casted for Multiverse of Madness. So we'll see them again. It won't be the last time. It may be the last time you see those actors playing them because they might age them up to be a little bit more accurate with the age. But I definitely do think we'll see them again. Yeah, Ironheart too got casted. Getting her own TV show.
Whoa. Exciting stuff. Yeah. I have to agree with Juan though for the finale. Like, even though people were theorizing that there are going to be all these big names in the finale and everything, um, I thought it would have taken away from, because I feel like the show is a love story. It's a love story and about family and everything. And I feel like if they're to throw in those big guns in there, it would have taken away from the main theme of it and stuff. So yeah, that's where I stood. I really enjoyed how they ended it.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish that we got more of in the finale was more Jimmy Woo.
Oh,
he was my favorite character.
And Darcy.
I wanted more Jimmy Woo.
I wanted more Darcy too.
And then also I had like a lot more questions after, like, what happened to Jimmy Woo's missing person? Was it Ralph Boner the whole time? Kind of.
I heard some people were saying that it was Ralph, but then didn't they look at the House bill and the bill was under Ralph? So was it really, was he the missing person or not? Not sure.
I don't think it wouldn't make sense, because if he was the missing person, they said he was like under protective services, right, or whatever.
Oh,
would he be an actor? Like, if you're under protective services, no, you're like laying low, right? And you probably wouldn't own your house. The government would get a house for you. But who knows? Maybe it'll get tied into the next Marvel
I hope so.
movie. We'll see.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing that really bothered me about the show, is them trolling everybody with Evan Peters. It's like, why do that? Like, why?
Here's my thing. I feel like since the whole show is about like magic and illusion, I feel like the showrunners wanted to cast an illusion with us too, because like in magic, you're perceiving something and you think you know what's happening, but then they turn it around on you, and that's what gets the shock, like, you know, out of you and stuff. So their thing was, because they casted Evan Peters, and since we know as an audience that he was Quicksilver in another universe, I think that was kind of the showrunners doing their own like smoke and mirrors with us. Yeah.
No, I get it. I for sure get it, but it's just like, dude, man, god damn it, you guys.
I got a question from JT.
One question I had. Was Boner speed? Was it Wanda or Agnes? I think it was Agnes.
Agnes, I think that's it.
Because on the Agatha All Along music video, you see Agnes magic behind him. Yeah. So I'm guessing that's what's causing the speed.
They didn't have like a necklace or something that Monica took off, and then he was out. You know, the spell broke.
I feel like it could be honestly either or Monica or not Monica, Agnes or Wanda, because also Vision had super speed, which he never had before he was in the Hex. So I think Wanda gave him super speed. So
I thought it was, well, Agatha brought him and then brought him in, and then Wanda like saw him, and then when she believed it was her brother, then she like gave him the powers. Like she believed it in her mind that it was actually him, and so that was like, oh, okay, if it's my brother, then he has all his powers.
You know, that's a good thing, because after she flicks him away, she flicks him away, he never uses his speedster abilities after that. So
yeah,
that might be a thing too. It's a good theory.
I like Tim's theory here that Wanda was grieving both Vision and Pietro, so the Vision that she created embodied both of the loved ones. So that's why he had super speed.
Oh, dang, Wanda! I just want to give her a hug.
I know,
girl.
She needs a hug. Yeah,
put your head on my shoulder. Cry it out.
Back to Jimmy Woo.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Who are your guys' favorite characters? Oh yeah, and then Jorge's asking there was no Darcy in that ending.
Yeah,
I think it was either like a scheduling conflict, or knock on wood, hopefully she didn't get COVID or anything, but you can definitely tell like at the end they were just like, oh, we don't have her for that long, so let's just shoot these on another day. But who were some of you guys' favorite characters?
Yeah, those
Monica Rambeau. Sorry, that's Monica. She's a badass. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Super VA.
How about you, Ab?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Jimmy Woo.
Jimmy Woo.
And Darcy. I like their dynamic together. They're
All three of them.
They work. Yeah, the three of them. It was
Who's your
fun
favorite
watching them.
character? Why is it Jimmy Woo?
Yeah.
Dude, and then it's so funny because Jimmy Woo had just had such a 180. I hated him in Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was funny.
He was funny, but I was like, go away, you're so annoying, right? But then in this, he was like, oh man, I want more Jimmy Woo.
Yeah.
How are you, Dave?
Mine has to be the Vision. Is just seeing his character in this. Oh, which Vision? Man, that's kind of hard. I mean, it's just because I don't know. I enjoyed him being in that world, kind of just like going along with it, but then later on questioning it and everything. So that's kind of what I enjoyed about it. Is like he's questioning his own reality and everything, and then like even to the whole ship of Theseus debate that him and White Vision were having. I was like,
dude, that was like the most epic final battle,
right?
Talking,
right? In the library too, man.
It was like a mind battle.
How about Jimmy Woo in the Rock's new show? I actually really like him in that. He's pretty funny. Cool. How about favorite episodes? I know it was broken down week by week. So was there a specific episode that really stuck out to you that you enjoyed?
I think the overall feel of the would you say it's the 2000s or 2010s? Basically the Modern Family episode just was like I just really liked it a lot because I loved Modern Family, and there was like this scene where Wanda was just like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like I totally get her because sometimes that's how I be. Okay.
For me, it was the Halloween episode, just because you got the throwback to Scarlet Witch and Vision's costumes. Billy and Tommy were dressed like Wiccan and Speed, and even Quicksilver, even though he was fake silver or whatever, was dressed as Quicksilver.
Freaking boner.
Yeah, and this was the episode where you like Vision was walking off, and you got to see like what was going on outside a little bit more, so you got a little bit more content with everything. So I felt like it was the juiciest episode.
Juicy.
How are you, Dave?
Actually, mine is the same as yours, Juan. Just because how fun. Like, I don't know. A lot of us here on the Average Nerd seem to be fans of Halloween, so that's a big aspect of why that was my favorite episode. The horror aspect of Vision seeing the neighbors kind of stuck in that loop was kind of like creepy to me, so I enjoyed that whole thing about it. Agnes, that was also the episode when Agnes threw everyone off with like, okay, maybe she's not the bad guy. And if you guys noticed her costuming, which I'm a big fan of in the show, she has that brooch on her at all times, except for that episode, the next episode, until it's revealed that she's Agatha. So I like how they did that to the audience in that episode, and just like just the writing and the whole Malcolm in the Middle intro. I like it.
Talking to the screen in the beginning. Janar's asking, can we talk about how Elizabeth and Paul acted out each decade so perfectly? Got to give them much respect for that. Yeah, definitely.
Chef's kiss. So good.
Elizabeth Olsen.
I got a girl crush on her.
Other than her bad Sokovian accent, like, the rest of her acting was spot on. Who knew the youngest Olsen would be such a great actress?
Would you say that her Sokovian accent is actually bad, or is it her being good at English because of all the TV shows that she watched?
That's true too.
That's a great point.
Man,
and also Father
too much thought, man.
Makes a good point that Sokovia technically isn't a real place, so it doesn't exist. So yeah, Sokovia could have like an Americanish accent for all we know.
Yeah. I know the Dorksman also brought this up with like the acting on how like Wanda would do her hand movements in like that old like the 50s and 60s and everything. It's very like in that era and stuff. And I feel like I mentioned this with a few of you guys with how Disney princesses, if you're a cast member at Disney, you have to practice those kind of hand movements to kind of emulate that era and everything to take a person out of that, that space. Yes.
Right.
Wanda is a Disney princess. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like
this. Now I'm just raving.
that reminded me of Jorge. What is that, Jorge there? That's Jorge dancing.
Yeah.
I think honestly the entire cast top to bottom, there wasn't a bad actor literally in the entire cast. Even freaking what's his name? Hayward? I hated
him.
Which means he was such a good actor
really
because
good. When you hate a character, that means the acting's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk Easter eggs. So there's a bunch of different Easter eggs in the entire series. What were some of you guys' favorite Easter eggs?
What is it?
Oh, I guess should I go?
Yeah.
This
is your question.
So I liked. There's a bunch of Easter eggs and stuff.
It's my favorite too, Priscilla.
The hearts, the hexagons, all like riddled throughout the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
I think the hexagons are only there during the first few episodes, but then once like Darcy mentioned the hex, you don't see it as much, but you see it every now and then. The heart, from the note that I guess Vision wrote to Wanda. By the way, side note, how did she get that? Was that planted? Yeah, was that planted or did she have it all along? Because she kind of looked at it.
It seemed like she got it from where Vision's body was. Maybe they gave it to her because it was just sitting there by her.
So do you think that was kind of planted then too?
Oh, by Hayward?
Yeah.
Possibly.
To kind of get things into motion.
Yeah. Definitely Hayward's ulterior motive was to try and bring Vision back to life, and he was trying to use Wanda. Like, why else would he show her like the body?
Right?
And just be like, no, let her see it or whatever.
Dude, right? Like you think that if any normal person were to do that, they'd like, okay, stop everything you're doing, let her have her time.
Yeah.
With the body and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely wanted her to bring her back to life, but Hayward.
So I guess but my main favorite Easter egg has to be the marquee on the theater. Like you see what references to the Incredibles, which is a reference to the WandaVision family, Parent Trap, twins.
Also Parent Trap to the two Visions.
Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah. The twins. And then I think one of the other ones was Big Red kidnapped. Yeah. So I guess like Big Red is Wanda kidnapping like the whole the whole city of Westview, and then Oz Great and Powerful, it's a big smoke and mirrors behind the curtain kind of thing. But then the one that stood out to me was at the end, which I'm like wondering, is the Tannhauser Gate put the fun in dysfunction? Because I don't know if this is part of it, but the letters that they have emphasized in that is H1D. I don't know if that's anything, but
it was
the reference.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, the reference for Tannhauser Gate is from Blade Runner and stuff, and then one of the replicants, I guess, referencing that Tannhauser Gate says like, I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I've watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time like tears in rain. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it has anything to do with Monica because she was debriefed in the theater. But yeah, that whole marquee has me.
I think it was just because Matt Shackman was a fan of Blade Runner.
Boy, Patty.
Yeah, at least that's what I heard from when he was being interviewed on the Kevin Smith podcast. But going back to Easter eggs, one of my favorite ones. What was it?
Vision crying.
Vision crying. One of my favorite ones was actually not meant to be an Easter egg. It's when it's a Halloween episode when he says "kick ass," and they go, "Kick
ass?"
Yeah.
Because Evan Peters and both Aaron Taylor Johnson were both in kick ass.
Yeah.
But apparently that
was
wasn't
a good
meant to
one.
be there. That was just like they just randomly said it and it just kind of fit. So that was pretty funny. I think it's time to do a giveaway though.
Oh yeah.
Oh
What do you
yeah.
think? Should we give some stuff away?
Yeah, let's give something away. I got stuff to give away. If any, yeah, let's give away. So we're gonna stick to the Marvel theme. So this giveaway will be for. Oh, there I am. So winner gets 2 Thanos Funko sodas sealed.
Ooh.
I'll have the winner choose because it's a fresh case, so there's a chance for a chase. Yeah, so winner chooses.
Oh.
So we'll handle it after.
Go for the corners. They're usually in the corners.
No, not necessarily. There's middle ones now.
Oh
Yeah. And then also 2 fig pins. We'll stick with Marvel, X-Men. You get the Jubilee and the Wolverine fig pins. So yeah, so the 2 sodas and the 2 fig
mean
pins.
that they were in WandaVision?
Yeah. Jubilee was there. Did you see her?
That's my favorite Easter egg.
Yeah. So who could set it up? Can you set it up, Dave?
Oh shoot! I have to do that, huh? Let's see here.
Jimmy, yeah, the boner Easter egg was because Matt Shackman actually was on Growing Pains also.
Oh, what? Really? Was that?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Because Boner was the name of Matt Seaver's best friend on Growing Pains.
Yeah.
Connection. And then Matt Shackman was on Growing Pains and also the spinoff, The 10 of Us. Just 10 of Us.
Which one was he? Which one was Matt Shackman?
He was on like 2 episodes of the actual show, and then he was on the spinoff on Just 10 of Us. He was one of the kids.
How do you do this again?
Richard Stabone. That's his name.
Stabone.
Boner Stabone. How did they get away with that, man? Jeez. In the 80s.
You got it, Dave?
I forget how to do this.
Jorge, can you help us out here?
Want me to do it?
Yeah. If you can, thank you.
Wait, can you? Stall.
Okay, well, that's going on. Let's keep talking about WandaVision.
Ooh, so actually,
That's the word.
Stall. Juan, I have a question because Av brought up the Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
One of your things that you brought up was the commercials being representing each, I guess, stone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turns out that was not true.
Ah.
Matt Shackman also confirmed that it seems like a cool idea, but it wasn't intentional at all.
Yeah, because then as I was rewatching it, I was trying to figure out, I was like, oh, what could each one? Because there are 6 commercials. So I was like, what does each one represent? But I guess it does just represent a tragic...
tragic moments in her life and different stages of grief. Mm-hmm. Because, you have the first one, which had to do with the toaster with Iron Man with the missile. Second one was Strucker. Third one was Hydra Soak when she was wearing Hydra. Lagos was obviously when that happened at Civil War. What was the 5th one?
Magic.
Yo Magic, yeah. So her like using her magic to control everything. The kids represented like the people in the town like dying.
Looks like we're ready for the
we're ready.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Thanks, Mikey.
Okay, let's go. What is the word?
The word?
I think it'll say it right when it launches.
Yeah.
What do you do? Stall.
Exclamation point. Stall. Enter the giveaway if you want to win the
2 sodas,
pins.
Yeah. Soda.
Thanks, Jorge, for putting that together.
Thanks, Jorge.
I thought it was Mikey Mike.
Oh, Mikey Mike.
Thanks, Mikey Mike.
Thanks, Mikey Mike.
And then the last one represented just acceptance of her going back to reality. And there were some fan theories saying that like, oh, is Doctor Strange shooting these commercials there, or like whatever?
What?
But no, it's just her the whole time.
It's just her. Yeah.
Speaking of fan theories, what are some of you guys' favorite fan theories that you heard?
When
Fan theories?
I don't know actors' names, but when Pietro, but not our Pietro, came back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The theory was that it would be like a multiverse.
Oh no,
they would introduce the multiverse.
Sorry,
that was my favorite.
Not international. Sorry, guys.
States.
But if you are international and you know someone here in the States that could ship it to you, you could ship it to them. And yeah, it just has to be within the US.
Yeah.
So, because I know JT actually found us through one of our streams, and he's been following us since. But he's from Europe.
Where's he at?
He's from Europe.
Yeah, where in Europe?
Oh wow.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
But we do Canada though, right? Is that the only acceptance?
We could do Canada if there's any Canadians out here.
Yeah. So if you're Canada, that's the
North
only
America. We'll stick to North America.
So Mexico too. But going back to fan theories, everyone thought the aerospace engineer was gonna be like Reed Richards or something. So people were disappointed to find out it was just Goodner. That's all she was, just Major Goodner.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that was it. Mephisto was a big fan theory. Everyone thought was going to happen, but no Mephisto. What were some of the fan theories that you guys?
There was all the whole what other X-Men characters are going to show up? Like Magneto or Professor X.
I didn't think any X-Men were going to show up because they didn't announce X-Men until recently, and they technically haven't even announced it. They didn't say X-Men or anything. They just said they're going to start working on mutants. So I feel like it's way too early, even for Fantastic Four. I feel like it was way too early to introduce anyone.
I think the whole Evan Peters Quicksilver thing, and then people speculating that the Fox universe might be somehow linked was kind of my favorite, I guess, theory going around. Especially the one where I guess Paul Bettany was saying that he gets to work with his an actor that he has.
Oh right,
that was the biggest troll job, Paul Bettany. Dick.
And then what's his name? And Elizabeth Olsen said the cameo is going to be as big as Mark Hamill's in Mando.
I think she was referring to Evan Peters.
If she was referring to, oh my god, that's not even close.
Because what I was thinking was, if Evan Peters was really like a Quicksilver from a different dimension, since they're diving into like different dimensions and everything now, I was thinking maybe it'll just be a short, maybe not like a whole cameo, but just like a short snippet of one of the Fox X-Men people. And I was thinking it might have been Professor X kind of like seeking him out if he disappeared.
Right.
Or something.
Right. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Jorge saying, did you hear the announcement of the character confirmed for Guardians? I'm assuming you're talking about Adam Strange. So Adam
Warlock. Yeah,
Adam Warlock. Yeah. So we'll be seeing Adam Warlock sometime in this future.
Yeah. Well, even on and Jorge and I guess we talked about this because there was a spoiler going on, or when you Googled WandaVision cast and James Spader showed up and everybody was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Ultron's gonna
wait. What?
Yeah, James Spader was part of the WandaVision cast.
But here's the thing with Google: anyone can put something on Google.
Yeah.
And it could be a fan theory, and Google will automatically think it's something.
Yeah,
unless they use his voice at some point.
That's what I was thinking, but
I think the giveaways.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's pick this giveaway winner.
Yeah.
All right, you guys know the routine. If you're new here, we like to. I don't know why I'm speaking with him.
Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat.
Those bees in the chat.
Drop the bees. Yeah.
I'm trying, Tim. I'm trying. I'm just kidding.
And then Mikey Michael pick a winner.
Shout out to our tier 3 folks who have the LED. Lisa.
Janelli!
Janelli.
Oh! Congrats!
Congrats.
Congrats, Janelle.
Oh, I need to write this down.
Congrats.
Jariggy.
Jarigdy.
You could probably hand it off to one of us, and then we'll hand it off to her.
We'll
So,
see.
yeah.
Cool.
We'll see.
Did she want to choose which cans, I guess? Or
Does she want to choose now? Do you want me to label the cans real quick? And she'll choose now?
Or we could do it. Whichever.
Jarigged. While you're doing that, I did have actually my own fan theory still. That might possibly be true. Who knows? But I have a theory. Do you remember the first episode where Vision's boss came and then he was choking?
Mhm.
The wife was like, stop it, right?
Right.
But you never see him after that episode, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He doesn't show up at the end when all the townspeople come.
Oh, right.
And then when it shows the episode of Wanda creating the Hex, you see her, Kitty Foreman. I don't know what her actual character name was, but she played Kitty Foreman. You see her, and she's super sad at a cafe, right?
Mhm.
My fan theory is that, you know how Wanda created the Vision? That Kitty Foreman's actual husband died in real life. Wanda created it.
Oh, yeah.
And Deborah Jo Rupp
Yeah.
created him to kind of appease her, make her happy. And then that's why she's saying, stop it. Because rather than making her happy, it was like torturing her even more.
That's pretty good, yeah.
And that's why we never see her again. So my theory is he was never alive.
Yeah. That is pretty
Kitty
good.
Foreman, which confirmed.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Man, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's a good theory. Well, Janelli.
Go ahead and choose. Choose your numbers.
If
1 through
you're
6.
still watching, choose 2 numbers and you'll get the 2 cans. If you're still in there watching.
Okay, we won't wait for
you.
Yeah, Dottie. Some people thought Dottie was a witch, but she was confirmed to be just a red herring.
2 and 6.
Got it.
2 and 6.
Got it.
You got it, dude.
That's another thing. I wish that when they did the 90s episode that they would have done some sort of like callback to
Full
that.
House, yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of did just at the intro. They did the whole them
running.
And the running thing.
But I wanted like Elizabeth Olsen.
Something more obvious, you know.
You got it, dude, or something. That would have been fun.
That would have been nice, yeah.
Or this is ridiculous.
That's a good Michelle. Yeah, that's great.
So we've been talking about WandaVision. We're talking about like what's going to happen in the future. Obviously, this is going to roll over into Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange. They actually said, Kevin Feige said that Doctor Strange, WandaVision, and Spider-Man 3 is actually supposed to be like a trilogy. So those 3 movies are all going to be connected and intertwined. What are some of the things you're looking forward to, I guess, for Phase 4, and how do you think WandaVision is going to tie into that?
She's going to find her kids.
Yeah.
In Strange, what they're saying, Strange, right? Is Strange the next movie?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man, yeah.
Well, within these 3, the next movie I think is Black Widow, technically, and then I think we're getting Eternals next.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then Spider-Man, and then Shang-Chi.
I have a theory. It could be
What's
Bunny.
your theory?
Hey!
Dave, that's for you, Dave.
Nice. Good.
I think after the door closed, when they said goodbye to the boys, someone came and took them before they faded away.
Yeah.
And that's why they're still like alive?
In the comics, the 2 boys are actually part of Mephisto's soul. So they were created from Mephisto. And then later on, the 2 boys are reincarnated into 2 new bodies. So I don't know if they're going to do all that. That's a very comic book-y thing. So I don't know how they're going to interpret that in the movie. But yeah, you'll definitely see them again, probably.
Wait, did you guys really... Wait.
What happened?
Did you guys really redeem body rolls.
Tim did.
I'm
He
just
did
catching
3
up with the
minutes
chat.
ago.
Oh,
did.
I
Tim.
got you, Tim.
There he goes.
Juan has no
Juan.
shame. You gotta understand.
Yeah.
You did this, Tim. You did this.
Oh, we got a Mickey voice too.
Oh, damn.
boy.
Oh,
Vision body rolls.
nice.
I am
No,
embarrassed.
Body roll.
Oh,
Stop.
damn.
Oh,
Keep it going. Keep it
No one's gonna
going.
win that.
More.
Vision
And
chase
more.
body roll.
And more.
Whoa.
And more.
Tell me when it's over.
And more. Murder Machine body roll.
Why are you covering your eyes, Lisa? This is how Ben was made. Speaking of Vision Chase, let's do another giveaway.
You want to do it now?
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
boy.
Do it now. We're running towards
All
the
right.
end of the hour already.
Oh yeah, we're going through till 10. All right, we got one more giveaway for you. So winner will get the 50s Vision Funko Pop set. So you get the 50s version. I don't know. They're gonna try to put me on. So this one, and then you get the chase.
Wow.
Get the chase.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Sorry. You get the chase. You
So
get the
cute.
body roll chase.
Hey.
Those are for free.
You get bonus rolls.
Bonus roll.
Bonus rolls.
They haven't come out with the Pietro Pop yet. There's going to be one coming out later. But we'll give you another speedster too. We'll give you a Kid Flash.
Oh, Kid Flash the
Ralph.
So you get the Vision Chase, the Kid Flash.
See what Prague put.
Boner.
No, I won't even say it.
Whoa, Prague.
And then also along with the Kid Flash, you will be getting the other android, the other machine. A murder machine!
What?
So you get the murder machine, the Kid Flash, and the Vision.
And the Vision. Look at those Vision rolls. Whoa.
Those Vision rolls.
Look at those Vision rolls.
Check under your seats. Everyone gets one.
Check under your
Check under
seats.
your seats. Don't
Everyone-
forget. You could bring home the centerpiece. The centerpiece also has a murder machine.
The piece of that's
The double vision.
Jorge, if you're still in the chat, do you mind starting that giveaway?
I need some butter with all these rolls.
boner roll.
Oh my gosh.
You heard right, Nerdy Curious.
Uh,
You heard right.
if you just want the murder machines, that's fine. I'll keep the Vision set.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fine with me.
The raffle has been canceled.
I think that was the last raffle
It's
because
the
it
last.
says above.
And,
Jorge, can you start the next one?
It looks like Odin Pops redeemed a Mickey voice.
Who's gonna do that?
I'm trying, Nerdy Curious. I'm trying.
Look
They're
at
drowning me
Vision.
out.
Vision shimmies.
Okay, raffle's live. So go ahead and put exclamation point Vision to enter the raffle.
You get 4 pops.
Oh, so
And-
who can Mickey Mouse? And I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I guess I could do
Oh,
it.
Dave could do it. Oh,
Dave,
Lisa could do it.
No, I
Lisa?
cannot.
Dave, go
No,
ahead.
no.
What should I just do? I happened to write down each of the quotes from the commercials. Should I
There you
read
go.
those?
Do it.
Ooh,
Let's hear
okay.
it.
You just happened. You just
Yeah.
happened to
Oh,
write it
'cause
down.
I was telling the guys that I was really like taking my notes the third time I watched that because I watched the show 3 times already.
The entire show.
Yes.
That's 4
Oh
hours.
wow.
Well,
Yay.
this third time was more of like a re-listen, I guess you could say. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. So number 1.
Number 1.
Forget the past. This is your future.
Aw,
I think
That
I
is
like
good.
that.
That is
Jorge still
good.
does it
Number
better.
2.
He makes time for you.
There it is.
Number 3.
Find the goddess within.
Dude, this is not
Switch it up.
bad.
I know you can do Stitch too. Do the fourth one in Stitch voice.
Oh, Stitch. Okay.
The warm-up piece, though.
For when you make a mess, you didn't mean to.
All right, two more. What's number 5?
The snack for survivors.
And then the last one.
Because the world doesn't revolve around you. Or does it?
Is that Salacious Scrum? Or Salacious Scrum?
Salacious Crumb.
Oh man,
That was for
that's
you,
good.
Odin Pop.
Y'all should put the Stitch voice
The
for
Stitch voice is the next one.
redeeming.
Yeah,
Redeeming
Redeem
points.
for a Stitch.
That's
yeah.
really good.
that's a good one. But you can only do it if Dave or Jorge are here because none of us
Yeah.
can do the voice.
You guys
Right.
can do it. I believe in you.
No, I can't
Thanks
do
for the
it.
good, Jimmy and Odin Pops. Yay.
So again, exclamation point, Vision.
Vision. And you win some cool
We just
stuff.
got Odin Pops. We got Pop. Thanks for the bits, Odin Pops.
Odin Pops. Yep. Odin.
So we're coming up to close to the end of the hour. Don't forget to stick around for the after party with DJ Cassius Clay.
Yeah.
Dropping his,
I think it's time to pick the winner, though.
Really? It's over? Wow.
Wow, ang bilis naman.
Bilis
The
naman.
winner is. Drop those bees in the chat.
Bees.
Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat.
Ang bilis.
Ang bilis naman.
What is that? I don't even know what that means.
You don't?
I don't. I am pretty
Oh!
white.
Jimmy.
Congratulations.
Toys.
Congrats,
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
have you won a murder machine before? Do you want us to
I
say?
don't know if he
Is this
has.
your third murder machine?
No, this is actually Jimmy's first time winning on our stream.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah, right. Yeah.
So you'll get the murder machine, the Kid Flash, the Vision, and the Vision Chase.
You could
Yeah.
All
take
on
all the
YouTube.
murder machines.
Congrats, Jimmy.
You can take all the murder.
So I ordered.
How many do we have?
Just let you know, I ordered 5 more from Hot Topic.
Hey.
You see them.
Oh, they're in the shadows.
Still no chase.
Shout out to Jimmy on Autumn's Toys.
Shout out
Autumn
Autumn Toys,
Toys.
Jimmy. We'll be sending those over. We'll mail them to you.
We will
Cool. All right. So, any other fan theories or anything like that? Anyone in the chat could think of that you wish happened that didn't happen, or that you wish did happen but did not happen, or any other theories that y'all can think of that did happen? Someone is sitting on 10 chases and think of one.
For real.
I don't have any fan theories, man.
Let's talk about what's coming up next, which is Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's premiering not this Friday, but next Friday.
Oh,
What are y'all thinking about that?
actually, I did just remember something.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Sorry. But just to rewind it back to, because you know how you're saying that there aren't going to be any mutants for Phase 4? Because they're still going to be developing the whole thing?
I don't know if there won't be at all in Phase 4, but I don't think we're going to get them
Like,
anytime soon.
literally, like the mutants and stuff. But I do feel like, because you know how Marvel likes to slowly build up to things? I do feel like the events of this show are going to have an effect on why humans don't like mutants. Is because they're going to be like, look at her, she took over a whole town and controlled them without,
Mhm.
And then even like the look that they gave her at the end is just very
Yeah.
salty.
They're not
When that happened, when she was like walking through the town and all of the people were looking at her, Juan was like, awkward. This is awkward. Will they notice?
Will they notice?
I'll just keep walking.
Walk of shame.
I know.
Next morning.
Yeah, I do like. I know Prague and a few other folks, Jimmy included, I think, during one of Yoko's streams, were saying that Sword, I guess, and also like the reason why they're trying to harness Vision's technology was maybe that could be used to create the Sentinels, because they are also sentient weapons in a way. And maybe Hayward will be the person behind the whole
Sentinel project.
Yeah, Sentinel project, or like the whole movement against mutants.
I see that.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do know that like Marvel likes to do a slow build to things, and maybe this is kind of just the foundations of it.
Yeah. I do also. I did have a few questions still at the end of WandaVision. What's this?
I like this from Jimmy. Wait, where is it? Wanda should have walked through the crowd and said, "Don't shoot the messenger." The line that the was it the mailman or
the mailman?
Yeah, the mail carrier.
Yeah. But I did have some other questions. Like, one, what the hell happened to White Vision?
Oh,
yeah. So I thought he like destroyed himself.
I was thinking that too, Lisa.
Because that's his mission, right? His mission is to destroy Vision. And he came to the conclusion that he was Vision. Well, I gotta destroy myself. That's what I thought.
Now he has all of Vision's memories. So would he still?
But does he have? Does he have free will?
No.
You know, he's like programmed.
He doesn't have the Mind Stone anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe he's rebuilding his ship.
Maybe I mean, like, one thing about that I mentioned about Vision in the show is that he is always trying to question reality, or seek knowledge is like one thing too about his character. So maybe that's what White Vision's gonna do, is kind of like seek out what he is and everything. And I know a few folks were saying that he might eventually go back to Wakanda, since that was where he died.
Yeah. So that's also true. You can probably still do some rewiring.
Rewiring, or maybe she made a backup of the Vision while she was trying to take the Mind Stone out.
Wakanda Vision. Maybe we won't see him until Black Panther 2.
Wakanda Vision.
Wakanda Vision.
That's season 2.
I have a feeling we'll probably see him in Doctor Strange or somewhere down the line. I don't think they're going to get rid of Paul Bettany anytime soon.
Oh, no.
He's with the MCU for a bit, but like they just left us hanging. He just was like, "All right, deuces."
But that was
he just left, man.
And then my other question is, so Agatha at the end gets turned back into Agnes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But then the hex goes away. So is she still Agnes?
I
think she's
what I was confused about.
I think she's still Agnes, because I think maybe it was Scarlet Witch placing a spell on her.
On her alone. Yeah, her. Yeah, just her.
Yeah.
So even though the town is back to normal,
she's stuck
in the house with what's his face?
How awkward is that for how awkward is that for the townspeople? They're just like walking around minding their own business, and Agnes is like,
"That's true,"
or whatever. Like, they're just gonna be like, "Stay away from me!"
Stay away from me.
Is there still a TV show, but it's just like a one-man show with Agnes? One woman show? I don't know.
And then they tease that she's gonna come back because Wanda was like, "I know where to find you." And in the comics, Agnes actually isn't really a villain; she's kind of like an in-betweener, and she actually mentors Wanda.
She helps. Yeah, she mentors.
And Juan, actually, do you remember the line that Agnes gave right after Wanda said that? "Not if I'll be seeing you first, hun." So what if she is still able to break out of the spell on her own?
Maybe.
Yeah.
More questions.
Yeah. It's funny because it's like, oh yeah, the season or the series, it did feel like it ended, but we're still like, but what about this and this?
Yeah.
Like, how did Hayward know that only Wanda could bring Vision back online? Do you guys remember him talking about that?
Yeah.
Like, how did he know that?
Well, technically, anyone who's had so my thing is anyone who's had some sort of interaction with the Mind Stone, right? Technically, has a piece of it within them because that's what happened with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So could Hawkeye potentially do something with Vision? Because Hawkeye got taken over in the first Avengers movie, remember?
Yeah.
By the Mind Stone. Or even who's the old guy in Thor? The scientist, Selvig or whatever.
That guy, the one that went naked.
Yeah, the crazy guy.
So technically, both of them had interactions with the Mind Stone. So could they like do stuff with Vision also?
Ooh, here's a question from Andrew. What did you think of the end credit scene at the final episode? So the Skrulls.
The Skrulls, the first one, that's definitely going to be leading to Captain Marvel 2.
Mhm.
Also, I think it'll be leading to, going back to Young Avengers, Hulkling. So in the comics, Hulkling is also a Young Avenger, but he's half Skrull, half Kree. So I think we're going to be introduced to him in Captain Marvel 2. And everything is just leading to Young Avengers, I think.
Ooh, here's something from JT. In a given space, only the witch who casts a spell has her magic work. Does that mean Wanda's magic will dissipate when Agnes walks into her basement?
Oh. Well,
does Agatha's hexes, are they still in place? I
No,
feel
I don't
like
think
they were
so.
just destroyed.
Also, where's Agatha staying at now? Because that was Ralph Boner's spot.
That's what I was saying. Is like she gonna live with Ralph, and Ralph doesn't know who this person
Like,
is.
nah. If I was Ralph, I'd be like, nah.
Are you my new
Prod
roommate?
says, Young Avengers. Look at my comment. Response. What's your comment?
I think Agatha's basement got destroyed in the deleted scene they made.
Or is it the Young Avengers? Oh, there was a deleted scene. Young Avengers.
Oh, the deleted scene with Senior Scratchy. Apparently, he becomes like a demon. Senior Scratchy is the homie. Okay. Kaz is live. Okay. So let's start wrapping stuff up.
Yes.
Go ahead, wrap.
Overall thoughts. If you had to rate WandaVision 1 to 10, or how about this? If you had to rate WandaVision within the MCU, where would you put it?
Damn.
That's a lot of pressure. I plead the fifth.
Whoa.
That's a lot of pressure.
Just give me, you don't have to say like where. Just say better than, but not as good as.
It's in the middle somewhere for me.
That's same.
Better than half of the movies.
Not as good as the
not
other.
Not as good as the best movies, but better than the worst.
Parappa the wrap up. Oh, I like that.
I'll say it was better than Doctor Strange. But not as good as Civil War.
Yeah. I think I like. I'm the same with you, Owen, because then I liked it better than Doctor Strange.
But where does Civil War? Where's Civil War on your list, though?
Civil War is pretty up there for me. That's the first time I see Spidey.
And Strange is way below down, right?
No, Strange is pretty up there. Strange isn't nothing below.
I have to agree with
towards my top tier.
I liked it better than the Avengers movies, except for Infinity War and Endgame.
You liked it better than the first Avengers?
The first and the Ultron. Yeah.
I will say, WandaVision made me appreciate Age of Ultron a lot more.
Because I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Rewatch it, and then you'll be like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good."
Yeah, because I haven't watched it since I watched it in the theaters, actually.
Better than Thor 2, not as good as Black Widow. Nice. Because no one's seen Black Widow.
I enjoyed Thor 2.
I definitely...
April's comment. What's April say? Was that not a line?
What is cheese but milk persevering?
Or hey, how about you just come on the vid so that you could read these comments? Huh?
Someone read April's comment.
Gosh.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the middle for me somewhere. Somewhere in the middle.
Is that your Sokovian accent, Lisa?
Better than or less than Wanda's Sokovian accent?
It's better than Wanda's.
Let me know in the comments below.
Post-credit scene with Jorge. Jorge's gonna jump in at the end.
It's just Jorge turning into a scroll. Or Jorge doing all this weird magic crap.
Just studying.
He has like a cookbook in front of him.
Or saying the quotes in Mickey voices like Dave. Jorge doing body rolls. Yeah.
Well, I think it's about that time to go ahead and log off soon. Thanks everyone for joining us in the chat. Stay tuned. We are going to be going ahead and rating Cassius Clay for some K-pop tonight. But before we log off, we always like to end with our quote of the day, and we're going to have our special guest Lisa go ahead and do the quote of the day.
There I am. Before I do it, Raj had a great post-credit scene. Jorge cutting hair, but at the same time drinking a cup of tea.
And just on the side.
But I can actually see it. Like now I'm actually picturing his chair and like him outside the studio.
But I don't see a cup of tea. I see a couple like Phil's coffee. Just
yes, Phil's coffee.
Or what's that other drink that he really likes? I don't know. It's the holiday one.
Oh, pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. There you
go.
A
basic
pumpkin spice latte.
PSL. Okay. For today's quote of the day. For what is grief, if not love, persevering?
Whoa.
Oh,
tears.
That's
tears.
Whoa.
I like April's better. What is cheese if not milk persevering?
So I guess shall we rate things over to Mr. Cash Play?
What is PSL if not basic persevering?
Did I do that right?
See you later, Prague. Thanks for
yes, thank you everyone in the chat.
Odin Pops, thank you.
Jimmy, if you've never won a prize, make sure you DM us your shipping info so we can ship your prizes over to you. Janelle will get your prizes over to you as well. But thanks for joining us. If you have any other fan theories or just want to talk WandaVision or any other Marvel things, feel free to DM us. Our next podcast is going to be on the MCU as a whole, so keep a lookout for that.
Yay.
But until next time,
see you, nerds.
Yeah,
stealing my quote.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to Monica and Jay.
Happy anniversary to Monica and Jay.
That's right.
Are we still on?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
That's all the way right.
Filipino goodbye.
That's right.
Okay, Auntie, I'll see you later.
I feel like Jorge could have been here.